I'm thinking about multinational corporations and I'm thinking about globalization. And I'm asking myself, has globalization been good for the common man? I mean, really think about it. Now, you may, right off the top of your head, which is what, the multinational corporations are selling you, is that you get the low price. Okay. You get this really low price at this big box store, and, that's why it's good for you. Okay, and at the same time, that big box store probably ran out all the mom and pop stores in your community. So that's maybe the only place you can shop now, right? Because they ran them out because they could outprice them because they were getting the cheap labor, which is close to slave labor conditions, if not slave labor conditions, without any oversight in other countries with poor people who are barely, making anything to survive. So, is globalization good? I personally believe it has not been good for our world because basically you have multinational corporations who now have, you know, um, now they're in every almost every country all over the world. So they have really, you know, their bottom line has really boomed here because they're getting cheap labor, they have cornered the market, and they're making all the money. So they also own the TVs that are going to make you think, yeah, it's good, it's good. Look, we're giving all these people work, we're giving them work at slave labor conditions, okay? And we're buying the products and we're supporting that. Okay, so I really want you to think about it. When you turn on your TV and you're being told to buy all these things because now you are the consumer of the world. The American people are the consumer of the world. Okay, and you're being sold this bill of goods that how good globalization has been for you because you get these cheap prices at these big box stores. Well, those cheap prices at the big box stores have cost you your job. They are costing other people their dignity and a decent wage. And they are making the people who are controlling you a lot of money so that they can continue to control you and buy politicians and judges and other people so they can get the rules changed. So then we end up with something like Citizens United, where the Supreme Court states that a corporation is actually a person and has rights of a person. Well, a corporation does not have a conscience. And the way that our corporations have been acting, a lot of them, no, they don't appear to have a conscience. Now, I believe that there are some corporations that are good. So I'm not, this is not a broad-based thing. And I'm going to say one that I believe does try to do humanitarian things. And I actually think they have good products for what they do. And that is Target. And I will say that. That is one corporation that I have liked. They have given money away. They have shown that they had public campaigns for people. And not just jumping on the bandwagon later. I mean, they started out with this. But anyway, I think the overall structure of this, the model of this, is not good. We need to bring it back to mom and pop stores. You need to get your dignity back. And if you are working for yourself, if you have started this business and are working for yourself, nobody is telling you to cheat anybody or do whatever. You bring your own ethics to the table and you do the right thing. And I guarantee you will be rewarded for that. So I really want you to think of turning off the TV because you are being hypnotized by multinational corporations who are trying to convince you and have convinced you that globalization is good. Because look at all the products, different products you can get from all over the world, at cheap prices. And but really think about it. What was the cost of that? The cost has been your jobs, to where you can't feed your family. And if you want to go look for a job, then that pushes the wage even lower because, well, if this person will do it for this over here, then you have to really lower, your wage in order to get a job. It's not a good thing. But you know what? If we can start really looking at the system and busting the system and trying to do things that will help us, not hurt us, not work against ourselves, but help ourselves, We can make this a lot better place to live. Anyway, we need to bring the jobs home. We need to, that's why the common man needs to start his own little businesses, and we need to support the common man, not multinational corporations. Anyway, you go out, you make it a great day, and remember, love is the answer.